Do you have a dog that suffers from allergies? If so, you need to know that there are many possible factors that could be contributing to them. Luckily, if you're able to narrow it down and pinpoint what is causing the allergies, there's a lot of hope you can help your dog to avoid them. First, does your dog itch and appear to have allergies all year round or only in certain seasons? Knowing this will help narrow down the possibilities greatly. If your dog is showing symptoms of allergies all year round, then one possible source of the problem could be food. However, this is actually one of the least likely causes. In fact, only about 15% of allergic dogs are found to be linked to certain kinds of food. A dog may be sensitive to either a protein source in his food, or the protein part of certain grains such as wheat, soy or corn. Some dogs also have allergies to wheat gluten. You can try changing to a food with a different kind of food with a lot of proteins or different types of grains. Try this food with your dog for 6 or more weeks and then see if there's any difference in your dog. If the food does appear to be the problem, then you can simply rotate different foods through your dog's diet. Dog allergies can also develop after they're exposed to certain kinds of other ingredients, and the more exposure that they have to those ingredients, the more likely it will be that an allergy will flare up. Molds usually grow on corn, peanut hulls and wheat used in pet food. Molds produce poisonous byproducts called mycotoxins, which can lead to dog itching problems as they suppress the immune system. If you live in a location that's humid, or if your kitchen and bathroom aren't properly ventilated, mold spores may be causing your dog to scratch or itch the area. Mold is capable of being able to grow wherever and whenever there is any moisture. Mold can be a seasonal or year-round problem for you and your pets. If your house has ever flooded, or had too much water in a certain location of it, or if the basement gets wet on a regular basis, you could be in for some very potent black mold called Stachybotrys. In large amounts, this can actually sicken and even kill dogs, as well as children and adults. Less toxic molds, for example Penicillium, are more common. Thirdly, insects may be a possible suspect for causing your dog's allergies. When allergists discuss seasonal allergies, they're typically referring to seasonal pollens. However, insects are also a major seasonal issue. Summer is the worst time for bug season, because when the temperature reaches over 80 degrees, and the humidity hits about the same, the insects like mosquitoes and fleas start to rapidly grow and become problems. These pests bite dogs, and inject their saliva into the dog. The dog's body reacts to these bites, just like we humans do, when bitten, and the dog's skin can become inflamed and itchy. It's also important to mention, your dog could also be allergic to another dog or cat in your household. Cats especially have a very potent allergen and are very persistent. Having some sort of a home air filter would be the best help for this problem. While there is no cure for every dog allergy out there, if you can narrow down the possible causes and find ways to effectively deal with them, you can help to avoid many allergies in your dog.